Hi everyone, this is my week 4 discussion video over the myth of the American superhero, Unit 4, Chapter 11. And in this chapter, I'm discussing Star Trek and its humanistic militarism. Star Trek has been for the majority, a major part of my life growing up. My dad was a huge Star Trek fan, Trekkie as they're called. We spent a majority of the time watching The Next Generation and Voyager on television, and it even went as far as we had like a gazillion Star Trek Christmas ornaments on our Christmas tree. So he was a really big fan of the show. So I know quite a bit about the series, the different parts of the series and different generations of the series that have come out over the years. I think what stood out to me the most in this chapter was the background behind the huge cult following that Star Trek has. I believe, as the chapter explains, much of that following stems from the ideas that Star Trek gave behind its plot of an intergalactic scope of responsibilities, and the heroes, which are Captain Kirk, Captain Picard, in The Next Generation, and then their crew, going across the galaxy and performing these different tasks, which were to better the alien societies they would stumble upon and kind of establish a sense of justice and order. And I think that is where the idea of humanistic militarism comes from in the Star Trek series. Gives the idea of a united entity that establishes peace and unity across the galaxy. The chapter goes into how Star Trek kind of dramatized its ideas of time, personal identity, emotion, and reason, which can be seen from all the characters involved. The chapter mainly touches on Captain Kirk and his right-hand man, which we all know as Spock, and how those two figures sort of wrestle with their emotions, yet work together to make their vision for the universe a reality. The chapter kind of hints that the show mirrors a lot of the tragedy occurring in the real world. I know that one of the episodes in particular that the chapter discusses, A City on the Edge of Forever, I think is what it was called. Captain Kirk kind of goes back in time into kind of the real world of Earth, and he kind of is apologetic for all the wars occurring. This kind of went on during the time of Vietnam, so it kind of touched on that real world aspect of peace and justice, and kind of putting in that theoretic. I would say that Star Trek kind of gives that real world vision and serves as kind of a vision of, or escape of, how these world problems can be solved diplomatically and peacefully. Star Trek is a construct of moral and ethics executed within its plot and dialogue. And that is my take on Chapter 11 of Unit 4. Thank you.